Hello, 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 guys. How's it going? How y'all doing today? Okay, so I have an article from Rolling Stone that Lil Wayne just did an interview with them. So I'm gonna take you back. Let me take you back. Let me take you back. So back in September of 2024, when the Super Bowl was announced that Kendrick Lamar was chosen or was picked for the Super Bowl, I'm not sure if y'all remember, but it was a whole thing about Lil Wayne surrounding the Cash Money and the Young Money crew. So Lil Wayne was crying pretty much, right? He did a whole little interview himself, not even an interview. I would say like a live, was it an Instagram live or an Instagram or a small video, okay? That him and his team did came out saying how he was so hurt, he was devastated, like the world came down, crushing down on him, y'all. He acted like it was the worst thing in the world that Kendrick Lamar was chosen. Pretty much that's how I felt. And like it should have been me. Like why him? Sort of, right? So And and it was in poor taste. I felt like it was in poor taste because especially against Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar looked up to this man for so long. And the reaction he had when Kendrick Lamar was picked for that was unexcusable. And I find it disgusting how Lil Wayne had acted. Anyhow, so now he does an interview with Rolling Stone speaking about how he felt about the Super Bowl. So since the Super Bowl have now came and went. So let's go ahead and listen. Let's take a look at the clip. We're gonna react to Chillin' with Moni. So she's real cool, she's real dope. So be sure to check her out. So let's go ahead and play
Regarding Lil Wayne and his claims of not remembering the things that he's tweeted.
And another thing before we start, Little Wayne and his for forgetfulness, dude, please. He always gonna claim that he forgets. Oh, I don't remember this. I don't remember that. Oh, okay. Did this happen? No, no, nigga. You know it happened. So I'm not buying that no more. That he's so forgetful. I'm not buying that. It's a load of crap.
Not remembering the things that he decided to do while on stage in regards to Kendrick Lamar and Drake. So Lil Wayne sat down with Rolling Stone magazine recently. The story just came out today. And the cover story is basically chasing Lil Wayne, missed interviews, all night studio sessions, and brutal honesty. When we finally caught up to him, the rap legend went deep on the Carter Six, his family, the Super Bowl, and much more.
And that's another thing in regards to the Carter Six, right? When he initially announced that, it was back when doing the Grammys, right? So I'm not sure if he was trying to take away Kendrick Lamar's shine around the Grammys and a couple of days prior to the Super Bowl. Him and Drake and also Kanye West, they have something going on brewing in the back, trying to distract us from from taking away Kendrick Lamar's shine or from talking about Kendrick Lamar. Because you know Kendrick and SZA has a tour coming up in the next day or two, right? Um, which I'm also attending the tour and I can't wait to go. And I noticed certain things happen around Kendrick big moments, right? So during the Grammys, so Kanye West came out with his wife. You know, she had no clothes on. She was pretty much butt naked, right? So so when that wasn't enough, he came out releasing a whole bunch of tweets He was making no sense saying Kendrick Lamar this is not good. He's not a good rap. He's not a good rapper. He don't like you know, a bunch of crap, right? I have several videos on those, so be sure to check those out. And here comes Lil Wayne announcing the Carter 6 that week. And also Drake also announced his album name, his album date, and when he was dropping, right? So again, trying to take the shine away from Kendrick Lamar. So whenever something big is happening in his life or in regards Kendrick's name, they try to take the shine away, and I can't stand it. Let's continue.
often leaving us speechless in the process. So shout out to Andre G for this Rolling Stone interview with Lil Wayne. Again, like I said, he's talking about the Carter B, his life, his journey currently, what he got going on, and all that. But I want to talk about what Lil Wayne had to say in regards to Kendrick Lamar and Not Like Us, because it is so damn funny to me how um a lot of people lean on Little Wayne just not remembering things. And you know what? That could very well be true.
And she's right. It can be very well be true because, you know, what he does take a lot of drugs. Y'all know that, right? He's whatever on lean allegedly. So, and he does smoke a lot of weed. So that could affect his memory. But it's some things that you just don't forget. Or let me not say don't forget, or you claim you don't know. And it's just a blatant lie. That's my issue.
But I find it funny that him not remembering things, like the stuff that he does on stage, the stuff that he tweets, but also he's able to cry and complain about during the Super Bowl when, remembering your lyrics, remembering your cues, remembering your choreography, if there is any, is a big part of being able to do the Super Bowl. And this has been a ongoing thing. Well, it's kind of died down now because the Super Bowl is over. The mission has been completed for Kendrick Lamar. But it was a big, big thing about Lil Wayne whining all the fucking time about not being picked for doing the Super Bowl.
Exactly. And it was done in poor taste too. Extremely poor taste. And being myself, I was a huge Lil Wayne fan back in the day, right? He was my favorite rapper back then. And you can't tell me nothing about Lil Wayne, okay? Nothing at all. Um, and doing the whole thing when Drake started coming around and he started introducing Drake, and I'm not a Drake fan because I'm like, okay, Drake, you trying to sound like my favorite rapper at the time, so it's like, no, I wasn't having it. And for Lil Wayne talking crap about Kendrick, or I feel like he's taking digs at Kendrick, it hurts me because I'm like, damn, Kendrick my favorite rapper now, so it's like I don't like it.
New Orleans. And I just find it funny that this is the stance that he's been taking as of late. Excuse that ping in the background. That's my work laptop. But um in this Rolling Stone interview, again, like I said, Wayne talks about Kendrick Lamar, the Super Bowl, all of that. So I'm just going to read what it says. Wayne tells me things are fine between him and Lamar. Wayne called the LA rapper ahead of the Super Bowl to clear the air and to encourage him. Wayne also said these things during an interview with, I believe it was Skip Bayless.
Yes, he had an interview with Skip Bayless, right? He stated that he contacted Kendrick Lamar, and they spoke, and well, I wouldn't say congratulate, but he did say, hey, go ahead and kill it, okay? You deserve it, go ahead and kill it. And I thought everything was was cool. I thought everything was, said and done, and he congratulated the man if he did that, and because he never publicly congratulated Kendrick, but he did state that he called Kendrick, so I would assume he would like congratulations or whatnot, right? And and Skip Bayless was trying to stick up for Lil Wayne even after the interview, and he felt like Lil Wayne should have been the person that was chosen, and he was going on and on and on about, the right person was not chosen and it should have been Lil Wayne. Have y'all not seen Lil Wayne perform? Like, hello, Have y'all not seen this man on stage? He don't remember his lyrics. He fumble his words. He looked like a drunkie on stage. Like, what are we doing right now? And I don't even feel good like putting Lil Wayne down. Like I said, I used to love Lil Wayne. But Lil Wayne would not be a good fit for the Super Bowl. For a stage that huge, Lil Wayne was just not is not. I'm sorry. I still love his music, but let's calm down. Okay? I may be taking it a little too far. Yeah, I'm sorry if I am, but I'm just a little heated. But calm down, Lil Wayne.
He said that he reached out to Kendrick, told him that he needs to kill it and all of that jazz. But this all came after he decided to tweet what he tweeted. Earlier on last year, GNX album, Lamar had rhyme irony. I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. A day later, Wayne made an X post warning, I just be chilling and they still come for my head. Let's not take kindness for weakness. Let this giant sleep. So y'all, we remember he tweeted that, right? And many assumed that he was responding to Kendrick Lamar. I mean, like, who wouldn't believe that he was responding to Kendrick Lamar after
Exactly. And Whack Out Murals on GNX, the first track. Um, Kendrick stated made that comment, and Lil Wayne went and tweet. He had his whole tweet, "Oh, don't wake up the sleeping giant." What does that mean? That means hey, if you wake me up, there's gonna be a problem. And I guarantee y'all, Lil Wayne cannot go against Kendrick Lamar. Did y'all not see what Kendrick did to Drake? I mean, did we not see it? And what you think Kendrick gonna do to you? He will watch you. I'm sorry, but Lil Wayne, you cannot go toe to toe with Kendrick. I'm sorry. The Boogeyman, can he? Nah.
Kendrick said what he said in GNX. I think my hard work let Little Wayne down because this nigga been throwing a tantrum. This nigga been pulling them three dreads that he have left out.
She said tweet dread. Oh my god, she's so funny.
This has to be a response to Kendrick Lamar because who else would he be talking to? Right? Like, come on. They continue. Those lines were speculation that Wayne was set to insert himself into Drake beef against Lamar following the Super Bowl snub. A lot of people thought Wayne wanted to get in the booth and wanted to tussle with Kendrick. That would not have been a smart idea. Wayne
Not smart at all.
is in no state right now to want to go bar for bar with this maniac. Not a smart decision, in my opinion. Some of his fans believe that he's still the Wayne of old. I don't know. I don't understand, especially how we all seen Pusha T stuff him in a locker. Like you told Pusha T that you would headbutt him and put his head up his ass or something like that. I can't remember the shit
What? I was not aware of that.
directly, but it was unhinged. It was crazy. But again, um, Wayne seems to not quite remember the post when I bring it up. And then he responded, I sound like I'm talking about the media because I said they, he says. So he's claiming he was never talking about Kendrick. He was talking about the media this whole time. Sure.
That's a lie.
Tell me anything. In fact, Wayne says that he didn't pay attention to the Lamar and Drake's war of words. I'm going to give you the perfect example. He tells me, I went on stage and I was singing this song and they thought I was dissing. The song was not like us.
Yeah, he was on stage. He was on stage saying they're not like us. They're not like us. And he was holding his OVO chain. Was that the same night? Yeah, I believe it was the same night, right? Or was it a separate night? Right. So now he claims he forgot. He claims that he forgot. No, no, not forgot. He was not aware that Not Like Us was by Kendrick Lamar. Come on, dude. Come on. How you gonna blatantly lie like that? Who does not know that Kendrick Lamar sang that song? Your name is even in that song when he's talking about you, Drake, fuck your girl. And he also have Drake name in it. Come on. Don't lie like that, Lil Wayne.
Lamar's smash hit DJ Mustard produced takedown of Drake from last year. Wayne burrows his face into the arm of an accent chair while laughing about unknowingly rapping along to a Drake diss track. I ain't want my dude to be mad at me, he says. I didn't even know it was Kendrick. Y'all, he is claiming he did not know Not Like Us was by Kendrick.
Lies.
So he got on stage and was rapping these lyrics, and he didn't know these lyrics were by Kendrick Lamar. Wayne, who did you think they were by? Mind you, you're mentioned in this song.
I just said that.
Fuck the Wayne girl while he was in jail. That's conniving. Get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. You didn't know what was going on in that song, and you're in the song. Your name is quoted in this song. Be so fucking serious. Be serious. The math is not mathing. And what's even more crazy to me is the fact that you decided to rap these lyrics unprovoked because y'all, they weren't even playing Not Like Us. I think they were playing The Motto by Drake when Lil Wayne just randomly decided to rap Not Like Us lyrics. On top of the fact, you're rapping those lyrics and you're holding up an OVO chain, an owl chain. Wayne, who are you
Mm-hmm.
playing with?
So it was the same night. You see, he's singing, they're not like us, they're not like us, and he's holding the OVO chain. Come on, dude.
You didn't. You want us to believe you didn't know that song was Kendrick Lamar's song and you just decided to rap Not Like Us over The Motto by Drake while holding up your OVO chain and dancing? That's a crazy coincidence, Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
That is a crazy coinky dink. The math ain't mathing. The math ain't mathing. It's not making sense to me. So you just don't remember nothing. Nothing. You don't remember the shit you did yesterday, is what you're telling me. That's a crazy way to live. I think you need to go see a doctor for that.
Yes, he does. He needs one.
I really think you should go see somebody for that because I'm concerned that you're having memory loss. That's very concerning for one of our legends in hip hop. We want you to remember the things you do and the things that you say because we don't want you to keep getting on stage crying about opportunities you were never offered. And we don't want you to keep getting on stage holding up OVO chains and dancing and pretending you don't know what's going on. So I wish you well in that aspect. I swore I wasn't talking about Lil Wayne anymore after we've gotten past the Super Bowl debacle. But of course, here we are. Here we are. Because it's, let me know your thoughts.
Oh my God. I can't believe y'all what y'all think about this. I think it's absurd to be honest, because you cannot tell me to this day from all that happened last year that you was not aware that Not Like Us was by Kendrick Lamar. I can't get over that. Anyhow, comment down below and let me know. Let me know what y'all think about that. Y'all think he's pretending? Y'all think he's losing his mind for real? Y'all think he's forgetful for real? Or he's just playing, quote unquote, playing to avoid the question? Right? Anyhow, guys, thank you so much for coming back and watch the channel and hanging out with me. Until next time.